In the heart of the Balkans during the medieval age, a new power was rising. The year was 681, when the Bulgars under Khan Asparuh carved their place on the European map. What began as a tribal confederation soon transformed into a kingdom strong enough to rival the great Byzantine Empire. This was the beginning of the First Bulgarian Empire, a state that would grow into one of the defining forces of the Middle Ages. By the 9th century, Bulgaria was no longer just a frontier kingdom. It had grown into a vast and ambitious empire, uniting Slavs, Bulgars, and other peoples under one banner. At its peak stood a ruler whose name would echo across centuries, Tsar Simeon I the Great. Simeon was not only a fierce warrior, but also a visionary leader. Educated in Constantinople, he absorbed Byzantine culture and strategy, then used that very knowledge to challenge his former teachers. Under his command, Bulgarian armies thundered across the Balkans, striking fear into Byzantium itself. At one point, it seemed that Constantinople could even fall to the Bulgarians. But Simeon's legacy was not carved by the sword alone. His reign marked a golden age of culture and learning. Bulgaria became the beacon of Slavic literacy, a place where religion and scholarship flourished. The invention and spread of the Cyrillic alphabet gave the Slavic world its written voice, a script that carried prayers, laws, and literature to future generations. Monasteries became centers of knowledge, and Bulgaria rose not only as a military power, but also as the cultural heart of Eastern Europe. The cities of Pliska and later Preslav stood as symbols of this greatness. Their fortified walls, grand churches, and royal palaces showcased an empire both strong and refined. Traders from distant lands passed through Bulgarian markets, while clerics and scholars exchanged ideas that shaped Orthodox Christianity. For a moment in history, Bulgaria seemed destined to rival the empires of the East and West alike. Yet as with all empires, glory came with struggle. After Simeon's death, internal divisions and renewed Byzantine pressure began to weaken Bulgaria. Still, the story of the First Bulgarian Empire remained one of resilience, ambition, and cultural triumph. From its humble origins to its golden age, the empire left behind a legacy far greater than its borders. The Cyrillic script, the Orthodox faith, and the memory of rulers like Simeon the Great ensured that Bulgaria's story would never fade from the pages of history.